Hey, everyone, welcome to Enable Talks. This is Enable Scotland's new podcast where people who have a learning disability, like me, and their families will talk about the big issues of the day and the things that matter most to us. Enable Talks is member-led, meaning the conversations that you hear are all hosted by and led by Enable Scotland members and some special guests. Enable Talks is a place to share ideas and conversations about things people who have a learning disability experience, and gives a voice to people who are too often unheard. We hope you will enjoy listening to us chat. If you are affected by anything you hear on the podcast or would like to talk about it more, then call the Enable Scotland on 0300 303 0228. Please subscribe and keep up to date. And if you are not yet a member, then why not join us? It's free. Get involved in our mission to create an equal society for every person with a learning disability. So go to www.enable.org.uk/membership. And please enjoy the podcast.
Enable Scotland members have created an easy way to get back out and about, and our members, Peter and Lisa, have helped to reduce stress. As well as helping and supporting each other, being a member of Enable Scotland about campaigning. At our meetings over the last while, we have been talking about our new easy lead guide to help people get back out there, and about what changes we would like to see happen after COVID.
It's been very easy to read, and we worked on, we added some things to it with Charlotte. We added some things that weren't on it, some concerns that we had about getting Ethan back out there, but we've got there, we're starting to get out and about a wee bit more, and it's no, sitting looking at the four walls in the house or on a laptop or a PC or an iPad all day, which is great. It's great the sun's out today, you can go and do some gardening or whatever to make sun.
The weather always helps, and I think that's the lockdown there in the winter was probably the toughest. But no, you're right, definitely. It's good to hear that, Peter.
The other thing I look forward to is, like the rest have said, that I've also had my mental health tested in I don't know how many ways and versions, but whether you live with family or friends with a dog or not, having pets has been really helpful, especially since I've moved out, because I bring them down. So having pets, even though you can't or you can talk to them, but they might not be able to talk to you. But the other thing that I'm really looking forward to and hopeful for is that things were obviously better than what they are now because there was no pandemic, but in the sense of the highlight of mental health, about the care system, for people with any form of learning disability and mental health. Like, that's always been a wee bit sort of overseen in the past. So now that we've also done a very unusual election through the pandemic as well, I'm hoping that either through myself, family, Enable Scotland, that we can hopefully not just get back to the old life, but also improve the old life when it comes to our needs, so that more places are accessible, more places realise that actually we're not all tech geniuses, or and particularly now that the pandemic was a social and emotional blow to many people, even people who didn't have mental health needs, that the sort of glue between learning disabilities and their added anxieties and mental health, that we can maybe make that connection a bit stronger as a whole, not just through Enable, but like hopefully higher up to Parliament. And the same with another thing that we started before the pandemic and tried to continue through the pandemic is getting a learning disability and autism commissioner, so that our voices can be heard much stronger, so that if we do face challenges with or without the pandemic, that we can come together again, whether it's through Enable Scotland or elsewhere, that our voices are much stronger supported, whether that's for adults, children, young people, or family members, so that some of the tougher cases that we've campaigned for in the past, hopefully either don't happen, or they can be dealt with a bit quicker and not make it as severe as it's maybe been in the past. So I'm also looking forward to like working to that level as well, when you can be a bit more open about what you're trying to adjust in society. And you're not just adjusting back to like, oh, this place is open, that place is not open.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Enable Talks. If you would like more information about anything you've heard today, or would like to become a member of Enable Scotland, call us on 0300 303 228 or visit www.enable.org.uk/membership.